Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. It's daily news time once again. It's always good to do a daily news show after you've beaten a team 3-0 the night before, so it's a good day. What's not good is Bayern Munich being linked with Jurgen Klopp. We're on the Liverpool Echo website. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp on 3-man shortlist to become next Bayern Munich manager. The article's by Ian Doyle today, so credit to him for all the journalistic stuff that he's had to do to type that out, and credit to Trinity Mirror for all the adverts that I've had to get through. So yeah, it's coming from a story that was in Build that have claimed the Liverpool boss has re-emerged as a contender to take over from Jupp Heynckes, who's in temporary charge of Bayern Munich. Now the 3-man shortlist as it stands is Joachim Low, the Germany manager, and Thomas Tuchel, I think unemployed ex-Dortmund manager. Apparently they were also interested in Jurgen Klopp, the Hoffenheim manager. We've come up against him. He's the one that everybody's talking about, but apparently they want to keep him on hold for now, get him in a few years' time when he's got a little bit more experience. The ball's on that club, by the way. Okay, so Jurgen Klopp to Bayern Munich. I'm pretty certain that he said to Dortmund he'd never go to another club in Germany. I'm pretty sure that he said to Liverpool he'd never go to another club in England. Now, me and Paul had a little discussion about it before today's show, and he said, I wonder if it's I won't go to another German club next. So because he's gone to Liverpool, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's a project that Jurgen Klopp would be interested in. Obviously, if anyone's read the Ralph Honigstein book on Jurgen Klopp, he makes it very clear that he wants to build something, and he makes sure that the project is right for him. And he saw Liverpool as a project, a sleeping giant, as it were, who weren't at the top of the game where they should be, and that's why he wanted to come to Liverpool to make them top of the English pyramid, as it were. So I can't imagine that there's any. Well, I'm sure Bayern Munich are interested in Jurgen Klopp. He's a great coach, but I can't see, he's contracted to us another 4.5 years or something like that. Joachim Low's contracted with Germany until 2020, and if they want to get a guy in Thomas Tuchel, who's a very, very good coach, but struggled at Dortmund over his last season, then, fair play to him, go for Thomas Tuchel or something like that. The thing with the Joachim Low link I find quite interesting is that why would he leave a job where he's basically a part-time? And I know that's not fair, he's not a part-timer, but it's a much easier life than being a club manager. Why would you go to Bayern Munich? You cannot win the Champions League and win the league and get sacked there, which is crazy, isn't it? Whereas you may as well wait for a team like Everton to come along who are struggling and pay 9 million quid for 1.5 years' work. That seems more in line with someone who's been in international management for the last 11 years. I think he was appointed in July 2006 in Joachim Low. I'm not putting any credence in the Jurgen Klopp to Bayern Munich stuff. You shouldn't either. So we'll move on, and we're going on to a story about Clement Lenglet, Sevilla centre-half, left-footed, left-sided centre-half, also can do a little bit at left-back, and you can see the headline here. Forget Van Dijk, landing this 6.75 million rated ace could finally solve Liverpool's defensive woes. We'll move on. Empire of the Cop covered this one as well. It's apparently at a £28.5 million release clause. So there you go. Plays in Lovren's position, which is obviously pretty good. Look at the teams that are interested in him. We've got Liverpool, Arsenal, City, United, Barcelona, all eyeing the Sevilla player. He obviously played in our 3-0 draw against us last week and stuff, so we've seen him. It looks like It looks like a good fit for this side. The fact that so many big clubs are interested is obviously probably to do with the release clause. Had there been no release clause, I imagine maybe one or two of them would still be interested. But, 28.75 million. Here we go. You can see there. Daily Mail are naming Liverpool as the interested party alongside the other clubs. Incredibly smooth on the ball, excellent composure, something our backline currently lacks, writes Jordan Chamberlain for Empire of the Cop. So there you go, let me know your thoughts on that one, and we'll come to the comments section at the end of this today. Final story for today, Bierhoff warns Liverpool, Oliver Bierhoff, former striker, actually very, very good striker back in the 90s. Emre Can likely to join Juventus. Now he's the German team manager, he's not actually obviously the coach, because that's Joachim Low and stuff, but he was talking about Leon Goretzka and Emre Can to Tuttosport. Interestingly, down here at the bottom is where I'm looking. When asked to give a prediction for their chances of a move to Italy, Bierhoff responded with percentages. What a guy. For Goretzka, there's not much of a chance, perhaps not even 20% of moving to Italy. Emre Can, a lot more. He's saying 60 to 80%. And I think the thing at the moment is with these top German internationals, Bierhoff kind of alludes to this in his interview, is that there's only really one club in this you'd want to go to if you want to get into that German side. And right now it's Juventus, unless like an Inter Milan or an AC Milan start challenging again. Juventus is going to be the place that these German players go if they do, in fact, go to Italy. Si, that's the news for today. It's not. I've got one more thing that I just wanted to bring into your attention back over on Empire of the Cops website. This is from an interview with Simon Mignolet. I'm not going to play the interview because I can't, but I will read out Simon's quotes when asked about the penalty, the free kick and yellow card that he received last night. I don't know if I was the last man, but I had to bring him down because otherwise it was a goal. Love that. Absolutely love that. Well in, Simon. Well in, Simon Mignolet. Get into the comments. Si, give me a good comment on the first story, please.
Michael Nicosia says... Oh, no, Michael Nicosia, he hates them, he'll never go, shortlist or not. Remember when he laughed in a post-game presser a couple of seasons ago? He hates those whores.
Well said, mate. Well said.
I've seen one from Scouser LFC fan. He says it's an unfinished project. He won't leave unless he's pushed, in my opinion. He's a very good manager. I just hope he sorts out the defence to make the team solid with Keita coming in.
And that's the hope of every Liverpool fan at the moment, isn't it? You know, we've got Naby Keita coming in next season. We'll probably strengthen in an attacking sense as well, because it's what Klopp likes to do. He likes to collect queens, as it were, on the chessboard, get those pawns down to the far end, turn them into a queen, and make them go everywhere with super pace and super that. That's what Mo Salah is for us. 2 goals last night in a scintillating substitution from Jurgen Klopp. Like, what a performance in that, 15 to 20 minutes from Mo Salah. 2 goals, absolutely electric. Man cannot miss at the moment. That volley is something else. And the one where he's bearing down on him and just has to put it in the corner, that's a guy full of confidence. He just makes that look so easy. Really changed the game for us. Jurgen Klopp, as I mentioned at the start of the video, can't imagine him going to Bayern Munich. Never say never in this game. I've had plenty of people pull up GIFs and videos of me when I've said stuff wrong, so I'm not going to fall for that one again. But highly unlikely in my book. Anything on the Chan stuff? Or
we've got a couple of stuff about the Sevilla defender. He says we don't want that defender, basically, because he's seen the way he defended against us last week. He said I watched Firmino bully him.
Is this Steve Gerrard? I don't think it's the Steven Gerrard. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not. He said that Sevilla defender is terrible. I watched Firmino bully him. It will be terrible. There you go. Mike Tyson, Mo Salah's speed is illegal. Anything else on the Sevilla defender?
No, there was a couple of people who said similar things to that. We just got one from Lawrence, says, I'm fine with Chan leaving. He's inconsistent and there are better players we can get. He'd be a bench player when Keita comes anyway.
It's mad, isn't it? Like, I mean, I know we got a little bit of stick for his performance last night and stuff. I was at the game. I was at row 5. So here's my public apology to Dom Solanke, upcoming. But, you know, first half, we can't really see much. We can see our defenders and our midfielders. Other than that, you have to get your binoculars out, and I forgot them last night. And I wouldn't use them at the match anyway. To be fair, I was singing most of the game. I was singing at Stoke fans. But I thought Chan was winning the ball back. I thought I saw a couple of driving runs from him and stuff like that. I know he plays it a little bit slow and stuff at times, but you know, I forgive players a couple of bad passes every single game. Dom Solanke, though, got that one badly wrong. I mean, all of his good work from the highlights that I've watched this morning and stuff seemed to be that first half, that link-up play with Roberto Firmino, the one, he gets the assist, obviously, for Sadio Mane. I had no idea he did any of that. None whatsoever. I was pitch level, looking 150 yards down the way. So yeah, apologies to Dom Solanke. You've clearly had a very good game there, and I've clearly not given you a good enough player rating from last night. But you say what you see, don't you? I'm not going to make up stuff that I haven't seen. Okay, and one. Oh, Chris, are you going to plug the match reaction goal videos, Brennan Canal? I don't need to. You just did. They were great. They were really great, and I have done, haven't I? Damn it. Big pins time, lad. I've got the big pins, man. I've got the big pins. I've got the Beyonce ash, man. It's amazing. Draxler want to leave PSG. Nice. We talked about that actually on the Reds News Roundup. Me, Steele, Ross Chanley yesterday, hour long, talking about all the transfer rumours and our views on it and stuff. Now's a great time to get on board with the redmentv.com if you haven't already. You're getting like 3 hours of exclusive Redmen TV videos in the studio with different people every single week. We've got Nina Kauser coming in around about half an hour for the final word show and for the build-up show for the Brighton game. That's going to be great. We've just done an interview with George Notts, a football analyst, on Liverpool and where Naby Keita Peter would fit in. That'll be going up on Friday morning. Great time to join. It's £5 a month. If you do want to join that, you can buy Christmas gift cards and all that type of stuff from the shop now. Go over, we'll put a link in the annotations and the cards of this video. You can get yourself a Christmas gift card, 15 quid for 3 months or whatever, short time period. Decide whether you want to join and then obviously stay because it's boss. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure. Oh, Rishabh Joshi, anything about Aubameyang? We talked about Aubameyang on the Reds News Roundup. You need to get over there and check that show out. If you want to know more about the Liverpool ins, the Liverpool outs and the potential maybes, should have, could have and would have, then get over onto the Transfer Reds Roundup, or the Reds Transfer Roundup, which is actually what it's called. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on the Daily News Show. And definitely, I'll see you on the starting 11 later today. Ta.